welcome to MS Word 2016 Smart Search feature. And I'm currently using Windows 7, not Windows 10. I'm not upgrading to that for a while. So basically we have a smart feature. I believe this did not exist the first time that I used Microsoft Word, which was probably I did my university degree starting back in 2003. But as you can see, when you type in a word and you highlight it, you can right click on it and then a list will pop up and you just click on the smart lookup and it will appear on the right in a box with the search results. And you can use those search results to do some research on whatever word or topic you may need to do some research on. So that's always a good thing. But I'm pretty sure that I think it was I think it was Microsoft Word 2000 something. But yeah, it's been a while since I used it. And as you can see, we have what I did is I paused the video. That way I don't, for security reasons. And I did some copy and pasting just to show what Microsoft Word 2016 can do and how easy it is. And I have zero experience with Microsoft Word 2016, and yet I was able to go through and do this within minutes, probably less than an hour. The first 10 minutes that I used it, it was pretty much like the original Word that I used the first time I ever used Word. But for me, my situation is probably different than you or other people because I used Word for 5 years straight because I was doing online learning and I was going to school full time, so every assignment that I did had to be in Word. So that's the way they wanted us to do it back then. So I got a lot of experience while I was learning my degree, learning and earning. and yes, the thing about using something every day is you're gonna get that experience and from learning it and using it every day. And after a while, it just becomes just like tying your shoes, you know. Yeah, you may get a new pair of shoes, but you know, if it has a shoelace, then you already know what you have to do to put it on because you've been putting shoes on. It's the same concept, you know, with shoes. You know, like when I first started, it was hard. I had to learn how to tie my shoes, put my shoes on by myself, but you know, after you do it so many times, it's just, you know, you don't even have to think about it. It doesn't take you a long time to do. You just slip your shoe on, tie it, and you know, you're ready to go in 30 seconds or less. So it's pretty much the same thing with this. And so my first look and opinion and unofficial review, because I may do a first look and then a review of Microsoft Office 2016 at some point in the future. Thinking about doing that. So, but this is basically just a little video about the smart search feature, or smart lookup as they call it, as it's listed in Microsoft Word. And as you can see, the nice thing that I like about this is you can take something and copy and paste it into Word, and then you can highlight it and you can change it into just text, or you can turn it into a link. So I remember when I used when I first started using Word, I'm pretty sure you cannot do that. If you copied a link into Word, it was a link. You could not have it as just text, from what I remember. So I think that's another new thing that they added into Word. So and the actual work that I'm doing here is pre-recorded, and I'm just looking back on it and then giving my voice input, mainly because I have some technical issues with the PC that I'm using. It has a defect, so I can't do a quality audio recording with my PC, so I have to do it with something else that sounds very nice. And I think it's I don't know, I'd say it's about medium to maybe above average on the quality that I'm recording with right now. It's not the best, because I'm on a very low budget right now, but as I do get upgrades, I do plan to increase the quality of my recordings and the way that I make my videos. So right now I'm just using software that is free, basically, that already came with Windows. And as you can see, you can do a search there, and it will show you the results. It'll even show you images, as you can see in the right, which is actually pretty nice. So there's not really much more to that. It's a pretty simple feature to use in Microsoft Word. And if this was helpful, please leave a like, leave some feedback, and